Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Carnegie Slate Demo series. My name is Nina Takacs. I'm a Slate Admissions Implementation Strategist with the Slate Optimization team at Carnegie. Today, we're going to be covering a relatively new Slate feature, Concierge. Today, we'll be discussing what exactly is Concierge. Then, we'll walk through the Concierge interface that Slate users will interact with. Next, we'll walk through the process of building a Concierge portal. And finally, we'll talk about some possible use cases for Concierge that you can build in your Slate instance. First, what is Concierge? Concierge is a new user interface where an embedded portal is used as a primary screen for fast record lookups. Concierge allows for quick, curated lookups for individual Slate records. Here is an example of a record you looked up in Concierge. Concierge can resemble a person record or record dashboard as a snapshot view of certain data within a record. The difference between Concierge and a typical record or record dashboard is that it's one easy-to-use screen where you can quickly look up any desired record one at a time. Concierge portals can contain interactive elements such as links, buttons, and dropdowns, but there are no additional tabs or folders to click through to access the data that you need. Just one convenient display of curated record data. You can build various Concierge portals to display record data depending on the user or the specific work that the Slate user is doing on the record. For example, an admission counselor could look up a student record within a territory management Concierge and see completely different information if they look up that same student in a Concierge related to event management, for example. Conveniently, Concierges can be built to look up person, application, or dataset records. And using configurable joins, Concierge portals can display related information from additional tables as needed. Now, let's discuss the Concierge interface and how Slate users will interact with it. Finding a Concierge. First, go to the database, search Concierge under the Portals column. Then select your desired Concierge. In this example, we'll select Territory Management and click Preview. This will take you to this specific Concierge's search function. Now, using the OmniSearch at the top of the screen, type in the name of the student or other record that you want to view and hit Enter. What then displays is an embedded portal that merges the specific details of the record the user is viewing. The information is being pulled from a connected portal query, which we'll cover in the next section. Concierge portals can be customized as simple read-only displays or an interactive dashboard on which a user can take action on a record. Now, let's build a Concierge portal. Concierge can be built in a conventional or express portal. Whichever portal you choose, some HTML and CSS knowledge will come in handy when customizing the look and feel of the Concierge portal. In this example, we've used an express portal that is dataset scoped. This Concierge is meant for faculty or other administrators to look up course information from a custom courses dataset. From this Concierge, they should be able to view class lists and communicate with students or other staff. Now, let's build. First, click New Express Portal. Name the portal and give it a computer-friendly key. Then choose the portal scope. It's important to note that all Concierges must have the user security to be accessible in the Concierge interface. Then click Save. Then, if using an Express portal like we are here, click into the pre-built Home view. Add any desired exports. Here, we're using first name, last name, email address, and edit your exports to be computer friendly. and save. After you've added your exports, drag in any portal elements from the right side of the interface. In this example, we're using a static content block, which will allow us to merge in the exports we just built. The merge field added here will display based on the data present on the record the user is looking up within Concierge. Once your desired content is added, activate your portal and navigate to the Concierge via the database search. From there, click New Concierge, then activate, name, and select the appropriate portal to be used for Concierge. Only user portals will be available at this interface. Now that your Concierge is built, click Preview. In the search bar, type in the name or reference number of the record you would like to look up and hit Enter. And voila! Now you can see the Concierge we just built, and the merge fields are merging in the appropriate data for each individual record we look up. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk through some potential ways you can use Concierge in your Slate. First, some admissions use cases. As mentioned previously, territory management and telerecruiting. You can use this to look up the student or parent you're speaking with on the phone or in person. Include static content blocks containing call scripts for call campaigns. Add phone interactions with notes directly from the Concierge interface. Event management. Check in a student for an event, such as open houses, audition days, on-campus interviews. Even check for missing application checklist items, etc. Or simply front desk or walk-in management. Look up a student who walks in or calls the office. For student success and academic advising Concierge, manage your advisement meetings directly from Concierge. Look up students' course history, credits, grades, upload your advising worksheet, take notes, etc. International student management, specifically managing international student documentation, I-20s, visa documentation, update their work study information directly from Concierge. Advancement, use Concierge to look up donor profiles with donation history. And of course, datasets. A faculty dataset. Look up a faculty member's contact information, the courses they are teaching. Or a custom courses dataset. Look up information about a course, who's teaching it, class lists, course description, etc. There are so many other ways you can use this interface beyond just the ones mentioned here. But now that you've seen what Concierge can do, I encourage you to explore and think about ways you might benefit from this functionality. And that concludes our lesson on Concierge. Thank you so much for spending 10 minutes with me today as we explored this new functionality. We've only scratched the surface of what we can do with Concierge, but hopefully the wheels have begun to turn and you can start thinking about how you can use Concierge. We would love for you to come back for more Slate Demo Series videos or sign up for a tiny training. If you're interested in working with us on any number of Slate-related projects, feel free to reach out to me directly or complete our request for information form on the Carnegie website. Once again, my name is Nina Takacs. I'm a Slate Admissions Implementation Strategist at Carnegie. Thank you again, and happy slating.